This is the book, Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us from a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to the iniquities of our fathers, which depart from the Lord YAHAWASHI our God.
That's right. All right, Shalom, Israel. Let's start by doing all glory and praises to
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKADASH.
I read the verse from down to the from the house of Babylon. I call another Lord one edifying camp. All right, once again, double honor to the elders of the council, their most honor, teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers and sisters, what the teacher said. Just got applied, and as we come out, week in, out. Okay, we prophesy against his kingdom. All right, this is evildoers. Okay, there's dwelling in this earth, man. Okay, and we're gonna bring it up on the tour, all right, because we are yet to stay in our captivity. As you can see, our people every day taking stuff, gotta go to work. All right, every day we've been afflicted by some type of oppression, which the main oppression is Esau enemies. All right, by knowing these things, man, this devil, all right, he applies pressure upon us by many different ways. Okay, so they scriptures speak about these things, man. Things that we're dealing with, going through every day. Okay, I went through the scriptures. All right. So go ahead and bring it back, Mother Show.
This is Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment.
Right. And it says, for yet we are this day in our captivity, man. So we are being oppressed by our oppressors, which we know is what? Esau Edom, man. All right, when you go to work, you wake up every day, you go out, all right, you think about all the hours you got to put in, all right, towards this kingdom. Okay, instead of towards the YAHAWASHI, you realize you're oppressed. All right, when you're in this truth, man, you realize you're oppressed. All right, by Esau, man. All right, when you look at your job, you got this devil constantly telling you what you got to do, constantly putting you in a position where you have to do more than usual. All right, we're constantly getting oppressed. And on top of that, man, you have where we are subject to payments, like the scripture says. Okay, subject to payments, man. Meaning we have to what? Pay bills, man. All right, not only do we have to pay bills, but we have to, give our funds to these devils, man. Okay, which are hard working on their money. Now you might have went to a job and you might have worked what 10 hours, maybe 8 hours, okay, maybe more than that. And you have it where, hey, Esau, he want his money, man.
Right, well, Esau could get his money before you even get your money.
Exactly.
You went to work all week, but this devil, he'll take taxes out of your check, so he get paid before you even get paid out of your money that you work for.
Exactly. And what's that? Hey, brother, see those taxes come out their check? They be stressing, man. I know I be stressing, because look, you put in all this work, and you don't get really nothing out of it, man. But see, that's the beautiful part about when in this truth, too, man, to add on to that. Because look, hey, by putting this work, man, it's something that's a reward that's gonna come from out of it, man. Okay, but hey, as we have to deal with this oppression right now, okay?
According to all the iniquities of our fathers, which depart from the Lord YAHAWASHI our God.
Right. So hey, as we went off, man, okay, we left our first love YAHAWASHI. All right, we have to pay for those things that we've done. So this is the consequences of what we're suffering today, man. You know, and you wonder why that you wake up and your body aching. You wake up, you trying to figure out why you are still here yet this day. Because this is a part of our punishment, man. Okay, and this punishment that we have to deal with is something that we don't have to be long suffering until we get out of here, man. All right?
This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 19. It says, by the sweat of your brow.
Jesus is not white.
That's right. That's right.
So you see too much for him not to tell him something.
Right. That's right. You too, bro. You too. What he said.
Hey, he said Jesus is not white, man. That's right. When you go to Revelations.
And that's the child, man. He probably, what, 3 years old?
Yeah.
So Jesus is not white. That's the spirit.
Hey, that's the spirit, man. All of us on outside, man.
Because and you touch on that, brother, but, the Lord, who they ignorantly call Jesus, his name is YAHWASHI.
Right.
All right, he's not a so-called white man as they show you in these, in these churches, in your grandma's house. You've been taught all your life Jesus was white. See, imagine if we was that child's age and we knew that.
Right.
That's how you know the Lord is moving in the earth, man. A 3-year-old child came up here and professed boldly like a young lion.
Yeah, he did.
Jesus is no way.
Hey,
You know?
And the sound was flipped around this way. Okay? So, hey, he didn't even have to see, he just knew it. You know? And that's the spirit, man. Call about outside. Which knows that, hey, we doing the right thing, man. You know that the spirit is rolling. All right?
Yeah, the vibration of the Lord, YAHAWASHI is moving around the whole earth, man.
That's right.
Even the children know, man. All right? This depiction, all right, is no longer in the image that's in most of our people's minds.
It's no longer a stronghold.
Yeah, stronghold.
That's been a stronghold amongst our nation for the longest, man. Esau beat that into us, but now you got Jake's as young as 3 years old. That know that's bullshit, man.
And what does that tell Esau, man? That his kingdom almost up.
Right.
You know, so all the lies and the false, teachings that he taught our people is starting to be found out as lies, man. You know, but
you also see that tells you that the curses are fading off.
yeah,
They're fading away. The time is here, man. The scriptures say, teach a child in the ways you go, and when it's over, he will not depart from it.
Right.
So that means when he grows up, he gonna all his life, he gonna know. Hey, it's gonna be firm within him. You know, it's not a so-called right man.
Right.
It goes to show you that our king is coming.
Right.
So his king is coming to the
And if he knowing that at 3 years old, imagine what else he gonna know by the time he get older. Which we don't got that much longer in this kingdom anyways. But for him to be that young and know that, just know that, imagine how much more he gonna know the next couple of months, years.
Right.
You know, way more than we knew when we was his age. Though we had in our spirit, we knew something wasn't right. You know, he had it in his. He was convicted, but to say, the Lord ain't a white man.
Hey, man, he came up. He took a moment. He was like, and he said it, you know? He spoke up, you know? So, hey, it just shows you that, we in those times, man, more and more of these things are going to be coming out, man. And it's coming out through what? It's truth, man. The spirit praying about MANASHAH. All right?
this is Genesis 3, verse 19 in the NIV version. It says, by the sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return to the ground.
Right. And this is a constant affliction upon our people, man. We deal with this every day. You think about during the time when slavery, man, Jake was out in the coffee, out in the fields, and it was picking cotton. I was watching a movie, I forgot what movie it was. It was similar to, they had to whitewash it. It was like something along the lines of Netflix. You know, they come back to me. But in the movie, you had where Jake was running for their lives, and they was in the cotton fields picking cotton. Hey, they didn't get those benefits from all that reaping they did, man. 12 years of slavery, that's still on going on. But the point is, no, it's not that way. It's a different way. You know, something about Jones, something like Jones on it, man.
Damn, I know what you're talking
The
about.
Law of Jones or something like that.
Yeah.
But,
St. Jones, something like that.
Yeah, but in it, you can tell that, hey, Jake wasn't reaping none of their benefits, even when Jake was so-called was free. Okay, during the time where you had Abraham Lincoln in the sea, whatever. All right, you had it where they still was coming out the Jake, man. Okay, but the point is that when they was working, man, they never received none of those things, and we still dealing with that today. Okay.
There's a saying, if a man work, he shall eat, man. And nowadays, you got it where we're working, we're barely even able to put food on our tables, man, because you got the bills, the rent, all these different things you got to pay, man. All right, and that's a curse that that Jake got to go through, man. Because we were just up here earlier, and you see Esau right here in a big ass yacht just got it parked in the river, man. So this is a curse that we need to be saved from. Bro. Not everybody needs to be saved here, man. Right. Esau got it good. This is Esau's heaven.
Right. Hey, let me say this too, because Jake the ones that got to work every day just to barely get by. Esau, they don't got to work every day. They for the most part, they be chilling, man. They got yachts and they chilling, they jogging early in the morning. Your ass at work before the sun even come up. You at work slaving away, 2 hours in, sweat coming from your brow. You busting your ass off at the warehouse. But Esau somewhere, jogging on a nice day. They having a picnic. Right. They on their boats, their yachts.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, as a school, you can bring that back, brother. Yeah, because hey, I was working, man. And when I was working at a certain spot where I was at, I was working on a certain house, man. It's a booth. And I can see Jake, not Jake, I can see Esau. He outside, he early in the morning, going on jogs, riding their little go-karts, you know, outside.
Going golfing.
That was next. Spirit, out there golfing, you know. I'm like,
Y'all ain't got nothing to do.
yeah. They out there and they living their life, man. But we working hard, 12 hours, 15 hours, just to not get a pay raise, just not to get no kind of you know, no type of reward from it. You know, we putting all this hard work in for nothing. You know.
And really, it was Jake that built up America.
Yeah.
Jake built up America, man. And what the hell do we got to show for it?
Nothing. Hey, just like when it comes to these patterns, man. You know, Esau come in and he take that and he take the name for it. You know what I'm saying? It blow up and you find out the background behind it came from Jake.
Right. A lot of this stuff came from Jake, but Jake family don't get none of none of the royalties.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much everything that people enjoy now. Jake invented it, but an Edomite took the credit for it.
Yeah. That's how we gotta suffer, man.
Whenever Jake step outside, they gotta work. These Edomites step outside for recreational purposes. I was at work yesterday. I was with my trainer, my Jake trainer. He's been at this that company for years. I seen some Edomite riding down the bike with no shoes on. She was smiling. She waved at me. I was like, wow, that's a happy hobo. I got in the truck. He said, you see that girl on that bike? I said, yeah. She's homeless or something? No, she lived right around the corner. She was actually riding a bike with her shoes off. I said, what? I said, yeah, she's been doing that for my past 4 years I've been working here. I said, wow, we just got a little place right around the corner. I'm thinking she's homeless. No shoes on. I said, no, she likes to go outside like that. When Jake step outside, we gotta wear shoes because we gotta wear work.
Right.
Hey, it was a recent video I saw. I did one a few weeks ago about Pepsi. The company just laid a bunch of people off. You know, a bunch of Jakes got laid off. They sitting outside of the damn plant crying and stuff. But it was a particular another company that just laid a bunch of Jakes off too, man. I forgot exactly what company it was, but it was in Chicago. It just shut down. So you can work and people that was working for 30+ years. They thinking they about to retire, right? As you about to retire, the job shut down and you ain't even getting your retirement, man.
I remember that one Jake who spazzed out in front of Edomites when he told him he wasn't gonna get his retirement pay because the company had lost what they were supposed to be giving them, man. You know, Jake spazzed out. But it just shows you that we don't get our so what I want to use when it comes to me, but we don't receive those things, man, those benefits, man. We suffer it. Okay? So go ahead, bro.
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 2.
That's the word. Compensation. Yeah, compensation. We don't get our compensation, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 19. It says, by the sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return up to the ground. Since from it you were taken, for dust you are, and to dust you will return.
Right. You know, that's ultimately the state of our people, man. You brush your eyes until you grow old, man. Okay? You got an 82-year-old man who's still working in goddamn fields or working in a plant. You know, just because he gotta pay things and provide for his family. You know, this is what we deal with, bro. You know? And, yeah, you got it.
We had, King Solomon, where he even said, under the sun is nothing but, vanity and vexation of the heart. All right, so you continuously vex. All right, brothers going to work. You working just to put, money on the table, food on the table. All right, and you pay your rent and stuff off, but you're not actually profiting from the money that you're making. All right, because you're still broke. So it's like every day. All right, Jake go out and work these long hours, 40-hour weeks, and even overtime, man. All right, they tax you more overtime. Right. Jake is working all these hours, bro, trying to put the work in, be able to feed their families, do what they gotta do. But you gotta work Esau. They got their whole life planned out for them, man. All right, after high school, they pops already got a whole job for them, man.
Got a whole business.
Got a whole business.
Got what they call it? They call it when they got to start in their bank.
Tuition.
Tuition.
They got a whole tuition.
Parents got them already going to a certain high university.
Ivy League college.
Yeah, man. And Jake be trying to figure out how to get out of the hood.
Well, hey, Jake be having to go to work before they even get out of school. You in school, you gotta go to school, then you gotta go to work. You gotta pay bills before you even turn 18. You end up paying bills too. Yeah.
Your mama needs your help. I need help, you know, if they ain't got a goddamn father in their house. So you got all these things you got to deal with, man.
Right.
Okay. What you got up?
Hey, and that go to show you that we, you know, this ain't our rest.
Yeah.
Because, hey, just like how in slavery, when we was actually on the field, hold that sign up, brother. When we was actually on the field, you know, you had toddlers out there picking cotton, man. So it's the moment you old enough to go to work, your ass going to work. But Esau, they get to chill, relax. You know, they get to enjoy their youth. We don't get to do that, man. That's how you know we are yet to stay in our captivity. And you work, you know, from young until old, you know.
I had a quick testimony. You know, when I was in school, I think I was my junior year, I was working, and I was telling them, you know, they're like, why you always, you know, you never got money or whatever like that. I said, I got bills to pay. You know, and my Edomite boss, she couldn't understand it. She was like, I don't understand why people mom make them pay bills, make them pay rent. It's because he got to, man. All right, it's because, you know, Jake out here, you know, struggling, man. You gotta get it some way or another, bro. So, you know, you got Jake moms that need help with the bills, Jake parents that need help with the bills. You know, so their kids go, you know, start working early. You know, it was a kid at my school, he couldn't even go to school because he had to put extra time, overtime in because his parents didn't have a job, man. Right. And he was a Jake, bro. All right, and these are the curses that Jake faced, man. This is what we need to be saved from, bro.
Exactly.
All right, Esau looking at us crazy, like, oh, why can't you just do this? I was able to do this because you have you got the advantage. This is your kingdom, devil. This is not our society. This is not our kingdom. All right, so we're the first to get, we're the last to get hired, and the first to get fired, man. Right. All right. I see Jake just getting fired in my job. He looked in shambles, man, not knowing what to do, bro.
And he was an older Jake.
He was an older Jake, man. He got kids to feed, child support.
Hey, man, yeah.
That's hell, bro. Who wants to stay here, man? You know, Jake walking out, he just looking all downed out, bro. You know, manager part, our supervisor trying to talk to him to see what happened. He don't even want to talk to the supervisor, man, because he already know what happened. They already talked about it.
Well, you think about it. Like, what is there to talk about if you already fired them? Right? You already fired Jake. Jake already know who that man. Busting his ass, probably trying to be the best nigga in the warehouse, working for the benefits, just for you to turn around and fire him and then go home after tell his wife. You know, she probably, you know.
She gonna be pissed.
She gonna be pissed. What you mean? We got pissed. You know, now he got to deal with all that. That's what he got to deal with.
And then you want to talk to him on his way out when he think you're thinking about going to go. If he got to go find another job, you wasting his time now.
That's the thing too. When they fire you, you got to leave at that moment.
Right.
But if you want to leave, you got to put your 2 weeks in ahead.
Right.
They don't warn you before they fire you, so you can at least find another job, man.
Wow.
They fire you, and you leave in that job, and now you got how am I going to make money for the next week? You know, I don't even have another job right here. I didn't know I was going to get fired.
Then they want 2 weeks. Then they want to skip you in your check, you know.
Take money on your last check.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead, bro. Okay, fine. You can bring this out because that's the spirit, man. You know, you take money out your check. So not only are we dealing, we're dealing with multiple, you know, we're dealing with multiple things, or from many different directions of being oppressed, man. You know, ain't shit laughing funny and matter here when you know that you're being oppressed. Okay, Scripture says, I believe it's in Ecclesiastes, man. Show the oppression, make of a wise man mad. You see? So when you acknowledging that, hey, you're being oppressed by your oppressors, ain't gonna do shit funny, man. All right?
The Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag of holes.
Hey, this is what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with this right now. Each and every brother gotta go do something, all right, to provide for their families. And as we do these things, we gotta worry about these necessarities being the case, man. Right. Or not being the case, man. You see? Bring it back.
So speaking on wages, it says he that earn the wages to put in a bag of holes. And where do you find Jake at? You find Jake at the minimum wage jobs. That means the least amount that you could possibly get paid in that state, man. Yep,
minimum wage, and then you got to work labor jobs. That's how you know you're still a slave. You got to put in labor, and you work your minimum wage. But also on top of that, you got Jake that it said you put into a bag of holes because before you get your check, you already got bills you got to pay.
Exactly.
So it's already, you know, debts that got to be paid before you can get your checks. And I mean, that money's already going. You making that money just to pay them bills, just to be broke again.
And then you think about it, who that money going back to? It's going right back to your oppressor.
Right.
So he got you in a continuous hamster wheel. Man.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? Let me say this real quick, too, because I was watching that show, Snowfall.
Yeah.
And that shit blew my mind because it showed you how when the U.S. wanted to fund those wars to fight, shit, multiple wars, right. Nicaragua, all these different wars and stuff they had to fight. What they did was they brought the cocaine into the country to sell it to the black folks, the black community, because they know that Jake is consumers. They know Jake got money, and though we got little money, Jake.
It's a lot of Jake.
Yeah, it's a lot of Jake. So they pretty much use Jake to fund their wars, man. And they put drugs in our community, got us hooked to those drugs. So you keep buying and buying and buying, and this how this devil was funding his wars.
Hey, it's crazy because I was watching that show. It's called The Boys, and in The Boys, it was an episode when it was I forgot what his name was called, Black Noah, and the girl who was speaking to him, they were speaking about a certain term that had happened in like the 80s or 90s, something like that, and it was like that's the forbidden rule or something like that, around those lines. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she was like, they was hitting to those kind of actions, man, okay, of what was taking place. So they already know how to manipulate these things and to destroy Jake in many different ways, man. It's just about how they orchestrate it to happen, you see? And while you're dealing with it, they already have a next plan for you to be somewhere destroyed somewhere else, man, okay? That's why when you go out, you eat something or you drink something, or you going to purchase something, anything along those lines, and being here and driving, okay, it's already set against you, man. And this is the plans of this devil. You see, the system set up to destroy us, man. So why are you still trying to make rest here? Okay?
Ye have sown much and bring in little. Haggai chapter 1-6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Right, you bring in, you sow in, and you have nothing to show for it. You go pay bills. Hey, you gotta go to Esau for some type of assistance, just so you can have a little bit of food on your table. And if they feel funny that day, they're gonna take that shit away too, man. You see, this is what we deal with. So why is it the case that you see Jake running around laughing and giggling, man? It ain't nothing funny. This devil was meant to take you, not only your mental out, but take your flesh out too, man.
Hey, scripture says oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Exactly.
They wonder why Jake always walking around, looking mad and shit. Because we oppressed, man. You got so much shit you got to deal with, and you ain't got no way to deal with it.
Exactly. And then you wonder why they would retaliate to
drugs.
Right. Drinking liquor. Guess who did that? So, God damn, man.
And each way, these devils think, to destroy us as a people is a way for them to, build themselves up as a kingdom.
Profit.
Profit off our destruction, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but they so-called lovers, right?
Yeah, man. That shit.
Go ahead.
Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes.
So as we explain this thing, man, we work hard, we put all this work in just to not get nothing out of it. Brother grab Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48, that's going to expound on that, man. Because there's a reason why we have to do these things. This is a part of trying to survive here, man. All right, and this is leading up to, hey, this is why this place gonna be be destroyed, man. This is why the Lord gonna bring nothing but great havoc upon this place, man. All right, because you have touched the apple of the Lord's eye, and you have put us through this much more than we was already dealing with. You see? Go ahead.
Just like how it was, nothing new under the sun, man. Just like how it was in hardcore slavery, it is now. How we make you make enough just to get by, but not enough to actually prosper, man. All right, you make enough to be able to put food, a little bit of food on your table, or even just to pay the bills, but you don't make enough to actually get things that you want. You got to use that money for the things that you need, man. All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Right, and who was our enemies? He started with Esau, Edom, okay, the so-called white man. Then you got these other nations, okay, that come on scraping off the pot upstairs next. You see? Go ahead.
Which the Lord YAHAWASHI shall send against thee.
Right, which we already, we know that this is a part of our affliction, man. It's a part of, when we went off, man. Go ahead.
In hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
Right, so there you have it. So we have to go to these devils for the one of all things, man. This is a part of us having to survive here, okay, in our precious land, okay. We have to survive. We gotta do the work. We gotta work. We gotta do something, So this is what we have to deal with, and this is a requirement as well too, man. Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
And this is what we constantly deal with. You see. So we already understand that this devil had put a yoke around a physical yoke around our neck before. Okay, but now it's around our people's mind. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man. All right, that's why you got Jake that when he came to Trump, all right, came into the presidency. Everybody was like, woo, woo, woo. You got niggas in the crowd like, how you doing, man? Because they're mentally gone. Our people are Scottish people. Okay, so what they're doing is they completely choosing evil instead of good, man. You see? That was
If you feed the stray cats in the neighborhood, they're gonna keep coming back for food. And it's the same thing with Jake and Esau, man. We're stayed upon him that smote us, man. Okay, so Jake is dependent upon Esau now. Alright, you gotta go get food, you gotta eat. So what you gotta do? You gotta go work for Esau. That's right. When you work for Esau, what you gotta do? You gotta pay bills to Esau. So you gotta give him a cut no matter what. You gotta give him a cut out of your labor, man. And he don't got to do that. He's sitting in chair and he gets paid.
You tax your paychecks.
Yeah, tax your paychecks.
Well, they got a saying where Esau make money when he sleep. Okay? They make money when he sleep, man. That's what they doing. They make money when they sleep. Brother was telling me how this Edomite came up with a very clever idea, all right, about how he can flip his money. He was only working there for so long, but he was able to conjure up that kind of way of thinking and doing to where he had others to work for him. Jake ain't thinking about nothing like that. Jake thinking about, hey, man, I got to go to McDonald's, man, something.
Their mind is destroyed.
Or if not, exactly, because their mind is destroyed, but who done it? Esau.
Esau put their mind in a box and now they can't get out of it.
Now it's trapped, now it's locked like a cage of a dog, man. Okay, you ever seen a dog? Already got rabies in a cage. They don't know how to act, man.
Hey, and it's in our kingdom, so if you try to do that, you're gonna have more, more back. What's the word?
What's that?
You're gonna have more backfiring on you rather than the Edomite, man.
Yep.
If you try to go start a business or a company, you're gonna have more, things coming against you than Esau.
Because they're gonna make you what? Jump through hoops and loops just to start a business. Oh, and then they got a stereotype where they look at you like,
right.
They stereotype you.
Hey, you got Jake to get on the phone and they got to put on their white voice, man.
Yep.
I was on the phone with my mom the other day and she did that shit. I said, why you talking like that? But she was just at the drive-thru. Like, yo, it's just a drive-thru, man.
Right.
But that's what Jake got to do to get treated better in society. You got to pretend to be a so-called white person, man.
Yeah, I was on the phone. That's scary because I was on the phone with my bank and I was trying to figure out some way of how you could put money in an account and make it multiply. And I had to talk to him. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. And the lady, her response was like, oh, hi. You can tell the difference. You stay on the phone, you sound like, yeah, I'm just trying to find out. They can tell, man. That's a stereotype we go through, man. So, hey, showing you that they know what they're doing. You see? Go ahead. Who's that? Yeah, go ahead, bring it out, man. Because they know what they're doing, man. Esau know what he's doing. He ain't just doing this for shits and giggles. He's doing it because he has a goal behind it. Okay, his goal is to continue to destroy our people. You see, this is a mastermind plan that's been put in play for quite some time and has been multiplied of its constant effect amongst us over time. You see? Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Right, if your brother can grab that word sword, okay, in a dictionary or the web, doesn't matter, all right, getting straight to the point of it. But this is something that Esau has constantly developed to do, all right? So why do you find rest here? They trying to build a business and wholeheartedly stand upon it. You know, wondering why you got to jump the roof and hoops, like we spoke on it earlier. Jake got to bend over. Hey, you had this fight that happened yesterday here with this guy
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Now you know that had to be a script. Okay, you know
Yeah, it was rigged, man.
Yeah, it was rigged.
There was a contract where Mike Tyson couldn't knock out or couldn't knock down Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And why he had to do that? Because he needed that damn money, man.
Exactly.
They said if he did it, if he knocked him out, he wasn't gonna get his money. So he couldn't let the guy's old, man. He was beating up on the old guy, but he couldn't let his experience get the best of him and whoop Jake Paul ass, because he really could have whooped Jake Paul ass probably, and if he really tried. But he couldn't do that because even if he wanted to, he wasn't finna get paid. Right. So that shows you how bad Jake is. One, Jake been a major fighter for who knows, huh? Right. So he pretty much took advantage of him because he needed money. Now if he didn't need money, hey, I was a video where Mike Tyson was saying, what?
What you say?
Oh. You would have gone through it.
He said.
God bless you all, man.
Something going on with him. But this guy Mike Tyson, that shows you that we are under these curses, man, because you had to let some damn this been this man's profession his whole life.
Yeah.
He put his whole life into that boxing shit. A lot of people come out and they don't have their mind right because they done got hit in the head so many times. Yeah. And you got to go on stage and play around with this damn 27-year-old Edomite kid, rich fucking Edomite kid, spoiled fucking brat. You got to play with him in front of on the world stage, man, just to get some crumbs. Because Jake Paul got double what Mike Tyson got.
Yeah. Well, how they look at it, how they look at it, they look like a monkey in the cage, and they have it where little white boy, he just got a brand new pet, he playing with it and shit.
Right.
That's how these Edomites look at it.
Or it's like taking a ride on the monkey back with a stick and a string with a banana in front of him, and the monkey trying to run and get the banana, but no matter what that monkey cannot get that banana, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a saying.
Bro. That's fucked up, bro, because they really taking advantage of Jake, man. He said he was trying to feed his family. So that mean that what? That man was broke, and he trying to get his money up, so he had to take the fight. He probably didn't want to fight. He 50-something years old, he didn't want to fight. He almost 60 years old, that man didn't want to fight, but he had to fight because he got it. What he said, I'm trying to feed my family.
Right, then they put him on spot. They were like, hey, so would you be able to do this again and work so and so? He like, looking like, damn, man.
Y'all want me to do this again?
Yeah, y'all. He said, pretty much put him on spot. And that's what Esau do, man, because they want you to constantly be within that circle of needing them.
Right.
See?
And then that shows you that no matter how much you sell out, you still, curse coming in and curse going out.
Right.
You come into this world curse, you're going to leave out curse, man. DMX died broke. Michael Jackson died broke. Mike Tyson going to die fucking broke.
Yeah. And he know, man. He know.
His legs were stiff in that ring. He get his ass beat.
Hey,
his legs can't even bend no more, man.
And you had it where he was saying, well, what happened when you was in the ring? And he said, why was you biting your glove? He said he got what was it? He got a condition of biting. A biting sensation. And it's really because he wanted to knock his ass out, man.
Yeah, he was trying to hold back.
He was trying to hold back. Yeah, that's right.
And then Jake Paul was just making a mockery of him, and this is an elder. When it comes to the sport, he's a legend in the sport. But you making a mockery of him, you joking around, playing with him. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking about, I was trying to hurt him. So it shows you that Esau is not no damn, don't let it, this two-faced, what's the word we're looking for? Don't let that deceive you, man. This is Esau we talking about. Red as hell, waiting for a goddamn, way to get you, man. So, hey, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Definition, go ahead.
Definition of sword, it says extremely severely.
Oh, extremely severely, go ahead.
So when it goes, that was in the when it says sword destruction, it's something extreme or severe destruction. It's supposed to destroy you.
Right. Because you go in that word too, sword, all right, goes into stress, all right, sickness, all right, multiple things. And that's who's dealing with that today. Jake, you go to eat something, or you go to purchase something, or even breathe in something, you can potentially be affected by it. And these things are set up to destroy us only. All right, because you can see these little, hey, you go over there, these damn Edomites over there playing handball, man.
Right.
You know, they ain't got a word, they ain't got a stress in the world.
They got their life already planned out for them.
Right.
They're probably in college. You know, they had a tuition. You know, they ain't got to work because their parents paying all their bills. You know, so they ain't got shit. They ain't got a care in the world, man. But we the ones out here worrying about having to go to work tomorrow, man.
Right. Hey, if a person can grab,
So, hey, certain brothers might have to work tonight.
yeah.
You be at camp, then you got to go. After camp, you got to go to work. Shows you we in captivity, man. We constantly got to work, man. We don't ever get a break from working. If you do stop working, you ain't finna eat. You might be homeless, man.
Hey man, I was in middle school. I had to eat my friend. At this time, I was staying out there in the Edomite area. I was still poor. I had to eat my friend. I went to his house. And we were just in the 7th grade, man. And they were already, his parents were already talking to him. And they were having a family meeting in the living room about which kind of car he's going to get. Which kind of brand new car he's going to get. He said, I want a Jeep. Sure enough, the next year he had a Jeep.
Damn.
Shiny ass, expensive ass, black Jeep sitting in the driveway. I was like, they were having conversations that I just couldn't fathom in my mind. I couldn't put it together. I'll go home. We have family meetings about what we're gonna eat tomorrow.
Leave Avatar.
How we gonna pay these bills?
Who gonna walk to the
Turn off these damn lights.
Right, yeah.
Who gonna walk to the store to get the food?
Exactly, yeah.
I ain't gonna do it.
I was introduced to a whole new world at a young age. You see, these mice got it paid, man.
And you know the curses. And you know what that do for Jake too, man, is it also makes you look at Esau as way more superior than you, man. All right, Jake want to start being like Esau. You know, they want to be with their family. You know, they start hating their own family, their own people. You know, they want to be around Esau all the time.
They start acting like Esau.
Yeah,
They start dyeing their hair,
Yeah,
putting on the red weave,
yeah, bro.
blanding around a blue contact. And you know, this motherfucker think he Edomite.
Because Jake started looking at them a lot more superior than them because they have a better life, man, a better lifestyle. You know, and that's another way Jake is destroyed.
Yeah.
All right, because Jake want to be like their oppressors, but their oppressors are trying so hard to be them.
Exactly. But they're gonna do it in a deceitful way too. See, because the ones that really want to be you, they trying to take you out. All right, they trying to have what you have as your skin, your organs, all that, man. You know, we gonna get to keep it to deep in that, but hey, that's what they want. They really want those things, man. Because we're really a superior people, man. Okay, we really like that, man. Okay, we the salt of the earth, man. But constantly, once again, we have to deal with the suffering that we cause upon ourselves, man. See? And that don't mean that it ain't gonna flip. It's gonna flip. I'm gonna tell you that, man. All right? You devil just put us through these damn horrific, tragics, afflicting us. Okay? In many different ways, you gonna catch this hell too, man. All right? Hey, bring that back from the top. Maybe we grab next.
Micah 2 and verse 10, it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sure destruction."
Right, the food, water, the air, everything's polluted, man. We're constantly gonna suffer here. We're constantly suffering here. All right, if you down there depending on Esau, all right. That's why Scripture says, "Seek the Lord while he may be found, man." Because you're gonna find rest and you're gonna find peace within your HALAL, man. Okay, and then you're gonna know the outsides of this matrix, man. Then you're gonna know that, hey, wait a minute, hold on, the makeup of this shit ain't just right. You know, if you had a curious mind when you was a kid, you was wondering like, man, I was growing up, man. All right, I grew up thinking I was gonna die like at a certain age already. And I'll be panicking and freaking out, and I'll be trying to figure out what is there next after this. Constantly, I'm trying to figure out, is there something else after this? Because what? We constantly being put in this state where we're being afflicted, man. But hey, roads gonna flip. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction."
All right. Yeah. 5. Yeah.
This is Matthew.
Con, you know, it says this place is polluted, man. All right? You know, you try to make this place your rest, you're going to continue to, you know, deal with the curses, man. All right? No matter how far Jake try to prosper in this place, all right, there's always going to be the curses upon you, man. All right? And it's going to pollute you. This place is defiled with wickedness. It's defiled with iniquity, man. All right? And it's going to destroy you with a sword of destruction. All right? You see Mike Tyson, he was just trying to feed his kids, man. You know, never mind, I'm not even gonna say 'cause I'm gonna spoil the show for you, man. But hey, bro, you know, Jake goes so many different ways that the impact is always destruction, man. All right, rather they got, you know, drugged out.
Hey,
right? Famous Dexter, man.
And let me say this too, because you know, even with Mike Tyson, he say trying to feed his family.
Yep.
He got in that ring and got his ass tossed around by that goddamn, you know, young damn whippersnapper. But you know he got taxed on that money though.
Yeah.
So they probably took a couple million from him. He got a 20 million. They probably took a couple million from him.
Yeah.
Maybe got 17 million out of that.
Right.
And then,
If you're lucky.
it destroys you mentally, man. This place destroys you mentally, bro. How stress it can, you know, stress you out. You know, everything you do, man, it always backfires here in Esau's kingdom, man. All right, because Esau don't want to see you winning, bro.
The scriptures say that they shall see the word the saints, where that.
I got something too. What is that? What that is? Deuteronomy. Let me see. Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28, because he just said something. Well, you know, pretty much whatever you put your hand to is cursed.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, y'all can grab a toss and grab them.
I think it's better than NLT too. Go a little bit more in depth.
Con.
Book of Matthew, chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last.
Like, so as we mentioned it, man, you know, the road's gonna flip soon, man. Okay? As we go through these scriptures and explaining, all right, breaking it down, all right, even though we're suffering, this ain't gonna be forever, man. This ain't gonna be a forever oppression upon us, man. The Lord gonna flip those rules, we're gonna flip the roles, all right, it's gonna be upon our oppressors, man. Okay? So, hey, you know, like I mentioned earlier, the last, we the first to be fired and the last to be hired, man. This is the state of this continuous mouse wheel, man, that we have to deal with and suffer, all right? But eventually, these devils gonna pay. So if you, you know, a new listener, hey, man, know that, hey, YAHAWASHI gonna flip the roles, man, okay? So keep the faith, all right? Because we wake up and we suffer these things, man. Your body all jacked up, your mind all jacked up, you know? You're eating food that's giving you goddamn ADHD. Your body getting sick with inside sickle cell. Jake dealing with diabetes. We're dealing with all these sicknesses, all right, and diseases, man, every day. But it's gonna flip.
For many be called, but few chosen.
Right. So at the end of the day, that's the whole fight of this thing too, man. All right. Calling this thing, you gotta hope, and we all hope, okay, to be chosen, man. Because with that comes peace, all right? For lack of better words, you got to out. Oh, you
No,
go ahead.
look for it. I got a precept real quick.
All right, go ahead.
It's from the brother Gabar Ya'Allah. Matthew chapter 16, verse 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
And that's what these rappers, or these athletes, all right, these people that want to be famous, they have to sell out to these elites. All right, they got to sell out to these elites puppets, okay, which to run those kind of corporations like movies and high businesses within the industry, man. What thing you see, Jake? Hey, Mike Tyson, man. You know that shit was a ritual, a humiliation ritual when he was kissing a man at the end of the live event, and then after that they showed his whole behind.
Right, he had on some damn thong, man.
Yeah.
That probably was in the contract too. He had to wear the damn thong.
Exactly.
Should show his ass. The man 60 years old and with his ass cheeks on live TV.
But that's the
Look, it says, or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? And Mike Tyson had to give up his damn legacy, man. His respect, you know.
Hey,
I think got his ass. This show his ass. And kissing him in the cheek.
Yup, kiss another man on the cheek, tell him you love him. Alright? That's those rituals and those that sacrifice that Jake have to make. Alright, if they want to be famous. That's why, hey, you trying to be famous still, you trying to be a rapper still, you didn't leave that shit alone, man. Okay, this society, this way of how this place is set up is through. Okay, YAHAWASHI about to destroy this place, man. Alright? You still trying to be someone new or known in this place, and you gonna lose, man. You gonna lose horribly. Okay? The way to win is what? Seek YAHAWASHI outside. But you bring it back?
It says it's a lot. Matthews chapter 16, verse 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Right.
And Jake be giving up family members, sacrificing their family members, giving up their manhood, letting a damn small hat pop you in the behind. You know?
And that's what they do because what? Jake be out here sprung off not only drugs, but he sprung off the way of they be in a state of distress.
Well, Esau put a whole lifestyle in front of you, in front of your eyes, and tell you if you want this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
He dangling in front of you.
Yeah, you know if you don't take it, you gonna go back to the hood with no lights on, and no food in the fridge, man.
Yeah.
So Jake get tempted and they end up, getting seduced by the devil, man. Yeah. I found that precept. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 20. And the Lord YAHAWAH shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me.
Right. Hey, if you can, both the site, you read it in the NLT. The NLT 8. Go ahead.
It says, this is Deuteronomy 28, verse 20 in the NLT. It says, the Lord himself will send on you curses, confusion, and frustration.
Frustration. Jake be frustrated as hell. Because you try to do something and say, all you put your hand to do is going to fail. You try to go do something, you try to create a business, you try to work hard at work. No matter what you do, you still getting fucked over, man. You still oppressed.
Sitting up hard, brains popping out your head.
Hey, I've been working at my job, and I see motherfuckers coming in there making just about the same amount of money I'm making, and I've been there for almost 4 fucking years, and I'm training you how to use a screwdriver. I mean, how to use a drill gun. You don't know how to use a drill gun, but you're making them at the same amount of money as me.
Yeah, and that's not BS, man. Okay? Yeah, Jake can put all this work.
Jake going there and bust their ass. Yes, master. Yes, master. Yeah, you still don't get a call. Hey, man, soon you gonna start saying fuck, master, man.
Yeah, you get a pat on the back. Yeah, good job.
But they gonna get such and such a damn money. Yeah. You get a pat on the back. Hey, yeah, you number one. You the best one. But this nigga getting the money over here. He trash as hell.
Yeah. Hey,
that's the curses, man.
Yeah. From the top, right?
Says the Lord himself will send on you curses, confusion, and frustration in everything you do.
In everything you do.
So in everything we do, we got confusion and frustration and this and that. Jake be so messed up, man. Wondering why we stressed out. You go home, you stressed there. You go to work, you stressed there. You out here, you stressed there. And ain't no peace.
And the Lord set it up that way, because this ain't our rest.
That's that constant reminder. Constant reminder. When you know that, what you gonna do? You gonna seek help.
What you gonna do, boy?
What you gonna do?
You gonna seek the Lord. You know, when you constantly going through hell, you constantly being frustrated and everything you trying to put your hands forth to do. It's like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Every brother had that moment where it was like, why do we as a people gotta go through this, man?
Hey, well, if you turn the camera around, let me turn these cameras around real quick, man. Salakia, let me show this real quick. Look at this shit, man. We up here, and everybody's is having a good time. We out here crying loud, sparing not, catching hell, crying in the spirit. You see this one too. People out here picnicking, playing ball, just having a good old time, man. But we don't ever get a chance to do all that, man. We'll never get an opportunity to enjoy ourselves, enjoy our family like that. Why? Because we in captivity. All right? People out here sunbathing, on the boat, playing ball. You name it, man. Barbecuing. You name it. We can't do that because we got to go to, if we ain't at work, we out working for the Lord. And that's just to get the hell up out of here. Y'all brothers good.
Finish this off.
Start from the top.
And that's the NLT for you, man. Okay? And it showed you.
And to show you that, first of all, we over here crying out, you know, pretty much crying in the spirit, and they were to laugh and joyful. But the Lord said,
got the shirt off and everything.
right, bathing in the sun, enjoying themselves. Hey, but we the ones that's catching hell. So the scripture says, my servant shall eat, and you should be hungry. My servant shall rejoice, but you shall howl for vexation of spirit. Wow. So right now, we the ones that's in the vexation of spirit, but pretty soon it's going to flip. As they say, laugh now, cry later. Right now, we the ones crying out. They the ones laughing, but we're going to be the ones laughing, and they the ones that going to be crying.
And that's what it says in Ecclesiastes, okay? And Wisdom Solomon, it says, no, Ecclesiastes, I'm sorry. It says that we have a vexation of heart. Okay, we have vexation of spirit, man. All right, we are vexed constantly of these things, man, daily. Okay, we suffering this. We suffering it now. Okay, go ahead.
So Deuteronomy 28 and verse 20 in NLT, it says, the Lord himself will send on you curses, confusion, and frustration in everything you do, until at last you are completely destroyed for doing evil and abandoning me.
Ooh, so we brought it out in Deuteronomy, not Deuteronomy, but we brought it out in 3 and 8. See, we went off, so this is our punishment. See? So
the Lord got you here catching all this hell because you abandoned him. So just so that you can go back to him in the spirit world and he say, see, I told you.
Right.
I told you you should have just heard me.
Yep.
So he can give you a whole life, if not generations, of just catching hell over and over and over and over again. But as we was going into last night, in the class we did last night with Great Millstone Tampa, hey, Isaiah 60, we're about to receive blessings again, man.
Yep. We about to get that closing the deal.
You know, being in heaven, all the spirits praising the Lord in heaven.
Hey.
So you see you down here on earth, you see you praising on earth.
Hey, you know that feeling when you close the deal? You know that you got everything set up, everything's getting ready to finish. Hey, you start like, yo, man, we about to, close the deal, man. You get that hype feeling, and that's what's coming, brothers. That's what's coming, man.
Yeah, hey, turn that sign around. This is a part of what we had to go through here too, man. All the hell we had to catch, and we still ain't get no recompense for it. You know, what you got?
I got a precept.
Oh, what is it?
You can just finish what you said.
All right, well, let me just grab this thing real quick. I don't know if it's what you got, but this is Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 42. For thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, like as I have brought all these great evil upon this people, so will I bring unto them all the good that I have promised them.
Right. And who's suffering those great evils right now, man? Yeah. All right, Israel, man. Yeah. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. See, but the Lord gonna make sure that even though we suffer these things now, we're gonna see even greater, man.
Right, it's gonna be a power switch.
Yeah. You see, it's like you bring that back.
It says Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 42. For thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, like as I have brought all this great evil upon this people, so will I bring upon them all the good that I have promised them.
We got that promise, baby. Okay? We was promised these things. Beautiful upon things, man. So what's the little suffering gonna do? Alright? Just getting closer to the end.
Right.
See? Hey man, we got it set up already. Lord said, these things are already set up. All we gotta do is just, suffer it up.
I got a precept with that. I know that's not. This is Job chapter 36 verse 15. It says, but by means of their suffering, he rescues those who suffer, for he gets their attention through adversity. All right, that was an NLT verse.
That's how Lord get your attention, man.
It says, but by means of their suffering, he rescues those who suffer, for he gets their attention through adversity.
Yeah. That's what we suffering, man.
Yeah. Scripture says, in our affliction, thou shalt seek me early.
Yeah. Hey, and we suffering, man.
I'll grab that.
And you get jacked up. You start like, what's going on?
Hey, and whose attention he's getting, man? His man.
The elect. Because that happened to me before came into this truth, bro, I was catching hell. Nothing was going right for my ass. I'm talking about no matter what I did, that shit was failing. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm broke. I ain't had my phone wasn't on. I ain't had no food. I used to watch YouTube videos of people eating, just to satisfy my hunger a little bit. But that was when I'm trying to be a rapper. I'm trying to do that. Lord said, nah, nigga, that ain't for you. So no matter how much I tried to go that way, it was failing. And then when I started seeking the Lord, and because I knew something was stopping me from getting to where I wanted to go, Lord said, nah, nigga, that's not what I got for you. I want you to come this way.
Yeah. And that's spirit because, like you said, it was in the call yesterday with GMS Tampa, and brother was speaking on something heavy. He said, you noticed that when you was catching hell, you was going through this thing for a reason. All right, and that reason leading to us this point now, it was a reason why you were suffering and doing all that hell. You wondering what's going on, why this happening, because it was more you to come here, like where we at right now, which is a beautiful day, man. So that future that's going to point you in the right direction, Lord, to YAHAWASHI outside.
I got the amount of suffering coming towards you.
That's why
if you stop too early or too late, you wouldn't have got this fruit.
Right.
Right. Hey, I know before I came.
Hey, Slakia, then you got motherfuckers over here playing tennis. they playing their ass off of like they going to the Olympics or something, man. Right. So we out here, yeah, we ain't got time for that, man. We too busy out here serving the Lord.
Right. We think about the kingdom, man. We think about trying to get the hell up out of here, and trying to get the hell up out of here is by doing what we're doing right now.
Right.
You see, calling upon YAHAWASHI outside, man.
I got a precept to what that brother was saying, before he came to this truth, man. It says, this is Job 22, verse 21 in NLT. It says, submit to Yahweh, and you will have peace. Then things will go well for you. All right? So brother was just saying that, man. Before he came to this truth, brother, we're going through it, man. Trying to go that rapper, lifestyle. All right? And it wasn't going well for him, man. All right? It wasn't going well for him. So when you submit to the Lord YAHAWASHI, that's when things start doing right. That's when the Lord start looking out for the brother, man.
Yeah. Hey, well, paraphrasing how the scriptures tell you, when you come, how to serve the Lord, how to cleanse your ways. All right, is to come and serve Him, man. As in your youth, man. You see, hey, you can't just eat.
Hey, what's crazy is that when I was going through all that shit prior to coming to this truth, I was pretty much living inside a trap house, and the number of the house, it was like A144 or 4410 or something like that. It was A4410. So that's 144. And the individual I was living with, one of my best friends, he in the spirit world. He was Ephraim. But he stayed into that life. He stayed with the drugs, selling drugs and trapping and shit. And he ended up getting shot and killed a few years ago. He in the spirit world.
While you was teaching.
Right, but now I'm teaching. So that was spiritual because, that showed you the Lord is always with you. The Lord had already predestined our lives before we even knew about this truth, man. Before I even knew what 144 was, I was living in the house that was 144. Right. And I felt that. Because and it was spiritual too, because as I started coming to the truth, he kind of separated from me, and he helped me with a lot of shit too. Because there was one time where it was like a fucking kingpin. We was talking to a kingpin, and the kingpin was about to put me on to some cocaine and shit, and everybody had me start selling fucking kilos for him and shit. Because I made music and shit, I was always moving around. He said, yo, you can move this shit. And I was about to do this shit, and my homeboy who passed away, he told me nah. Like, he pretty much blocked this shit. I'm like, yo, nah, bro, I gotta get money. I said, bro, you don't want to do that, bro. Just focus on what you're focusing on. That shit gonna get you somewhere you don't want to be.
Well, the spirit that you said that because the scripture say that man's going to go to the Lord. Brother, you grab that right quick. Just get the point. Yeah, because we was we was heavy in the drug dealing and shit. So we sitting in front of the plug at the plug house. He got a damn fish tank on his wall. His whole wall is like a fish tank. And we sitting in his house. He's showing us all the shit he got. He like, hey, bro. Hey, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. He was gonna front me some damn pounds, man. And say, hey, if you move this, I'll take care of you, yada, yada, yada. And my homeboy was like, nah, bro, you're not doing that. Like, I was finna do this shit. I'm thinking, man, I got to. My homeboy was like, nah, I'm not letting you do that. And he really saved me from that situation, because I would have probably been somewhere out here dead or in prison or on a fucking block somewhere, man. To this day, trying to pay that motherfucker off. Hey, and that's how you know that, hey, man, when the Lord has something, hey, all these brothers probably had something in mind that we thought we was gonna be doing. Yeah. We had some type of background that we was in the process of doing. Yeah. But hey, the Lord had other plans for you, man.
And that's spiritual, because the way this brother went, it led to life. All right.
Right.
And the way that his prayer went, it went to death.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Because the wages of sin and living that lifestyle is death.
Right. I think my homeboy, he was I believe he was trying to do a deal. You know, he probably was trying to, do a deal. He probably got robbed or something, and they fucking shot him. You know, and he died.
That's what I always do, man.
This is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's going are of the Lord, YAHAWASHI Yahushai. How can man then understand his own way?
Right. So, hey, you have it. You have it right now, man. You all about to yourself. You direct your steps, man. Okay? You always direct your steps wherever you go, man. So when it comes to these steps being made, or your feet starting to move, you ain't gonna know. You don't know until later, man. You know, the Lord have a way. You step this way, you step that way. Okay? You gotta step to the left, step to the right. You know.
Step in the name of love.
Yeah, step in the name of love. But yeah, but it's all good being praying about Shine. We all. Hey, it's a blessing, man, to be right here and be able to what's going to gain everlasting life, man.
Right, rather than death.
Rather than death.
Because my friend Ephraim that was I was around that day. He in the spirit right now, and now he know this right here. And I told him about the truth. I tried to get him to come into it, but he was like, nah. He was he was set in his ways, and it took him out. He died probably like a year later. It says I got a precept. This is Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face, and their affliction they will seek me early.
Right. So, hey, there you have it, man. Okay, and the affliction, they're going to seek what? The Lord early, man. Okay? And this is the process that we have to go through, man. Okay? This is what's going to get you molded in that state that you got to be, man.
And we had to acknowledge our offense.
Right.
And that means you had to change it, because the way we was living our lives was death, man. It was going off. It was trespassing against the Lord. So when you realize that and you come to that conclusion, then you're gonna move differently, man.
When the scripture tell you to seek him 10 times more.
Hey, you got that cord? Who got a cord?
Okay, to seek him 10 times more. Matter of fact, you grab that. To seek him 10 times more.
Go ahead. And let me grab this in NLT.
Okay.
Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. Then I will return to my place until they admit their guilt and turn to me. For as soon as troubles come, they will earnestly search for me. And that happened with me. Last night, yeah. That happened to me. When I realized I started catching hell, I started seriously, hold on, brother. I started earnestly seeking YAHAWASHI Yahushai, man. It was like I was praying every day. That's when I started praying. It was a must. I had to get the fuck up out of this predicament. But I remember when I first started really praying to the Lord started, speaking to me and telling me the way that we've been taught about him was a lie. And I remember I was praying one night in the room and it was dark. And I had a cross up on the wall. And I was praying in the middle of the night. I'm praying, on the wall. It's dark. And I hear a boom. Oh, what the hell? I was turning the light on and the cross fell off the wall while I was praying. And I thought it was demons in that house, but literally it was the Lord showing me that this ain't true. This ain't it. This ain't it. And he was literally knocking down crosses in my house. The spirit was literally knocking down crosses in the house that I had on the wall and shit. Bro, I was sleeping with an AK-47 on my damn bed, man. I was sleeping with a pistol under my pillow and an AR or AK-47. Me and my homeboy would switch him up every other night because we had to sleep because he was, and he was dealing with fucking cartels and shit. So anyway, they're kicking your door and kill your ass, man. And I'm in the house with him. I was waking up with cold sweats, fearing for my life because I didn't know if I was going to die. If I was going to die the next day. So the Lord will he'll take you out of that to bring you into this, and that's going to lead you to real life, man. We thought we was going to make it, in the drug game. Hell nah, bro. Or the rap gang, whatever the hell you try to do on this side, it's not going to work. This is the only way out of here, man.
That's right. Hey,
It's like it forces you to seek more YAHAWASHI. Because it's like you don't got nobody else or nothing else. So it's like, damn, I really gotta seek the Lord now, man. And every brother went through that before they came into this truth. All right.
It was some form of fashion that you end up seeking the Lord, man. Rather it was through you praying and asking for it, or rather it was being something you seen or heard or brought to your attention, man. All right. And it was a calling, man. See?
Some of us got everything taken away from them. So they have nothing left but to turn to the Lord. Build themselves.
I think one day I was sitting on the bed. I was sitting on my mom's bed. I was going through so much stress. I was dealing with so much stuff, man. I was like, man, I picked up the Bible, man. I picked up the Bible. I was crying. And I was like, I need to read. I need to go through these scriptures. I need to something. I was asking for help. I remember. I was crying, man.
Rakata.
And I was in need of help, but I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. What was like? I didn't know what was going on, man. You see? Hey, and things from there, it progressed to a point where, hey, you know, it got to a point where here we are today, man. And every brother had a moment of that truth, man. You know, the realization. So call about you outside. Hey, and there you have it, though, man. You know, so we give all the praise to how about you outside, because realizing that as we dealt with this suffering, you know, it had a greater
Purpose.
You know, that hey, you know, it's all for a reason, and that's to magnify your how about you outside, man. All right, because the scripture said that this is our reasonable service.
Everybody got a testimony on how they probably did it.
That's right. That's right.
Look at Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 17 in the NIV. It says, you may say to yourself, my power and the strength of my hands have produced this wealth for me. But remember the Lord your power, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant which he swore to your ancestors as it is today. If you ever forget the Lord your power and follow other gods and worship and bow down to them, I testify against you today that you will surely be destroyed.
That you will surely be destroyed. You see? So the Lord is a jealous God, man. Okay? The Lord is a jealous God. So if you out here serving other gods, you out here choosing other things and making idols unto you, guess what? The Lord is going to take those one out, man. Whoever doing that, the Lord going to take them out. I like to see judgment left and right, man. Okay? Tell them you brothers doing some kind of wicked thing somewhere in the world, and then you see a tragedy happening, man. Lord judgment go out every morning. You see? So that's a terrible thing to be in the sight of, all right, when you ain't doing what you're supposed to, man.
It says, like the nations the Lord destroyed before you, so you will be destroyed for not obeying the Lord your power.
All right. And this is a form of what we be dealing with for those curses, man. We've been put through that hell, man. Okay. The Lord made that promise to our forefathers. Okay, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, but we still had to deal with what we had went off to, man. You see? Go ahead.
I got Book of Ruth, chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from YAHWASHI, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
So there you have it. Again, speak for itself. See? Bring it back to the top again.
Ruth 4 and 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from YAHWASHI, so being returned,
okay.
Seek him 10 times more.
Seek him 10 times more. So, you know, knowing that we went off, okay, when we do these things, all right, it came to a point where we repented. Hey, the scripture says what? Seek him 10 times more. So we got to seek the Lord 10 times more, man, as much as we can. Okay, so we got to seek him 10 times more, man. And this is what we're here for, man. To seek the Lord and look for salvation, man. All right, hope that we get the elect, hope for good. You said hope for good, man.
Right.
I want to get for he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
Woo! So there go that big news. Even though we go through the suffering and the press, hey, guess what? The Lord gonna still get us out of it, man. That's still holding on to that promise. Right.
Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee.
Right. Jerusalem, the people of the Lord's place, man. Okay? Israelites, man. You talk about Negroes that teach everything in America, man. We're gonna get some comfort. We're gonna comfort us. Only YAHWASHI. So, hey, there you have it. All right? The Lord gonna give us what we need, man.
Bring it.
That's why you gotta see.
Do you have one too, Ronan? Yeah, bring it over
man.
next.
And you talking about no goddamn fancy car, fancy house, and all those foolish things. Actually, no, but things that is gonna bring total salvation, man. If it really YAHAWASHI my shot. All right? You doing that? Cool. You put your own to give us some more too, baby.
Proverbs 20 verse 24 says, the Lord directs our steps. So why try to understand everything along the way?
Right. The Lord directs our steps, so why try to understand everything in the way? Okay? And you know, when we wake up, man, you know, we gotta focus on what it is today. Not tomorrow, the next day. You know, we gotta focus on what it is today, man.
Trying to get through to day.
Yeah. Something beautiful, bro, that still sticks with me now. So let the process keep processing, right? Alright, so you know, sometimes more pictures, we go through a lot of things, bro. Being as a cursed nation, bro. We go through a lot of things, man. Alright, so a lot of times you always ask like, bro, why you got me going through this, man? You know, why? You know? So you just gotta let the process keep processing, man. Because at the end of it all, you will truly understand.
Right. What's that scripture that reminds you that? Thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial.
Yep.
Hey, we can let the process continue the process because at the end of the day, as we brought it out, the man's going to the Lord. There's nothing we can do but hope for good. There's nothing that we can do but leave it to the YAHAWASHI my shot, which the Lord going, you know, everything that the Lord does, okay, it works for good. Okay? For our benefit in the first place, man. See? That was it on that? No.
Last precepts.
Now we can keep going in that. So, hey, you know, switch up a little bit. All right? Go ahead, put it out.
This is the book of Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
So, hey, you brought it out, you know, what we suffering up, you know, we dealing with. All right, we brought it out, man. Now it's leading to where, hey, this place is running out. Esau's kingdom is coming to destruction. And the scripture tell you itself and say what? To rejoice. All right, go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you.
That's right. What? Continue.
Having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So that's a good sign for us, man. That's a good news to us. Okay, because he has but a short time. So as we know the rules are flipping and changing, guess what? Hey, this ain't gonna last for long, man. But Esau gonna come down have a great wrath in the midst of the day, man. So that's something that we have to prepare for in this time, man. All right, which we're doing now. That's why it's important to seek the Lord while you have this changing opportunity, not to put it off from day to day, man. Because soon, all hell about to break loose, man. You got people riding on their bicycles, people just having barbecues, walking strolls through parks, and don't understand that all hell about to break loose, man. You see? And then that's what's gonna coming down on them. But guess what? By us having this wisdom and knowledge, that ain't gonna come coming down on us, man. Because we received that warning. You see? We took it serious. Alright? That's it on that? How it goes down, man. We're gonna go ahead and touch up a little bit on this all coming down with it, man, because you know, Trump got into the sea. You know, they talking about peace of matter of fact, grab on the second Thessalonians, peace of safety. Jacob's trouble. You know, we got Esau doing his thing. All right.
Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7 says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? And when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
So what shall be the parting asunder of times? So I was just asking,
what's going to be when is the part of the Son of Times coming? When is it going to be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? Right? So Ezra's asking when is Esau's rulership coming to the end, and what's going to be the end of this world, the beginning of it that follows? How is it going to go? It says, he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So Esau and Jacob were born, right? Jacob came out holding Esau's heel. Alright, so they came out connected. Alright, but that just goes to show you that there is no time space between that rulership. As soon as Esau falls, Jacob's coming right up. Okay? So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. That was symbolism. That was spiritual, man. It's a significant timestamp, man. That goes to show you that what? This devil ain't gonna have nobody ruling after him. Scripture say, because what? This heathens thing that they're gonna get it after Esau. That's why you got all these other currencies rising up. You got the rich currency rising up. Well, that's the big thing. That's vain, right? Because guess whose currency is gonna really matter in that day? Okay, it's gonna be the Israelites' currency. It's gonna be the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Yeah, all these other nations, they think they're gonna be the next world power, the next superpower. But the next superpower and the last superpower is gonna be the children of Israel, man. Starting with our power, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, and King David. You know, the elect, and then the rest of Israel. That's going to be the next rulers of the rest of the world for eternity, man. The Lord gave all these nations a chance to rule, but now it's our turn to rule, man. And we're going to rule in righteousness.
That's right. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. It says, the head of man is betwixt the heel and the hand, because that's representing the rulership over the world, man. Who's going to have the rulership over the world? Okay, so Esau came out first, so the world was given to Esau first. Somebody can grab Uncle David. Okay, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. Grab that. Okay, so between that heel, what? That's just representing the rule. You're going to have that rulership over the world, man. It's between Esau and Jacob. So the story, okay, is about Esau and Jacob. Right? The Lord changed Jacob. Other question, Ezra, asked thou not. This is Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. So the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. So the Lord he's got say over who's going to get what. Okay? The Edomites going to get this, the Moabites going to get this, Ammonites gonna get this. Okay, the Lord splits the portions of the earth, man. Okay, and give everybody the portion. Right? And Jacob's around like that right now. Guess what? We obeyed the Lord. So now we got to suffer for our crimes and our iniquities, our weaknesses. Okay? We were hard-hearted and stiff-necked. So now we got to suffer for that. That's our portion. Guess what? The table's gonna flip. Back in 2 Ezra chapter 6, it says what? The nations were created for Israel, man. These nations were created for us. Alright? But now they got the rule over us. The Lord the Lord ever repeated them as nothing. But they began to rule over us, man. And that's what Jacob's going on. Right? It says, power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time, when that time comes, he will set over one that is profitable. Who's profitable? YAHWASHI. Alright, and who's going to be with YAHWASHI? His people, man. Israel, man. YAHWAH. Okay, he Prince of Power. So we are meant to inherit power, man. Right now, like we just going into it, this Edomites got a hand over us, man. But this going to be nothing compared to what kind of power we going to have in our kingdom. This devil, yeah, he got a good credit score, but we're going to have a good life forever. And we're going to have unlimited credit, man. Okay? Jake started at the bottom, Jake started off with the debt, man. These devils start off ahead of time. That was experiment going on, a video experiment going on. I was watching on Facebook. And they had a race. They had everybody line up. And they said, okay, they started listing all the things that you got. So, take a few steps, or take 5 steps, take 10 steps, or whatever. If you never had to pay your phone bill, boom. If you never had to pay any of your bills. If you got a card set up for you already. If you got a scholarship set up for you already. Before you knew it, you had a majority of Edomites already almost at the finish line, while Jake was still at the start line, man.
Right.
All right?
And that's symbolic of this society.
And then the guy said, I guarantee you, if this was a real race, the guys at the back would have smoked all of them. Because Jake, what? Genesis chapter 25.
And that was a great experiment, man.
Yeah.
That experiment shows you this life we in right now. That's why Jake don't get a hit. That's why Jake can't put themselves up by their bootstraps, because this ain't our kingdom, man. It's their kingdom. This is their rulership. But finish what you were saying, Salak.
Genesis 25 tells you what people shall be stronger than the other. All right, so you can see where the earth belongs to. You can look at Jake naturally and tell that they got strength, they walk with power, man. You look at these Edomites, they all slim and pasty. They got that uncolored hair, uncolored eyes. All right, that leprosy. All right, but Jake got it all, man. These Edomites were craving and lusting to have their organs. When I was working yesterday, it was me and old Jake. Okay, and Jake stocky, buff, was used to do bodybuilding or powerlifting. And his powerlifting competitions, and he still does it to this day, man. He's won a few worlds. Okay? But we're gonna move these things around, and we walk into the midst of these old ass Edomites, and he about the same age as them, but he's all stocky and jacked. And they looking at us like an astonishment. Right? We move these heavy things, and that's like, man, I wish I was still I wish I had that kind of power. I wish we had that kind of mentality. Jake was good. We had that kind of mentality. Off the charts. We got the best digestive systems, the best immune systems. Okay? Not only that, we have the royalty. Jake abandoned the Lord, and you abandoned your power. These devils still claim their power, which is the sword. Hey, brother the guy, he was at work, and he was actually fighting. He might say, because he might was bumping shit, bro. But he was like, "What you do, bro? What you do?" I said, "Bro, you're black." And that was all he didn't say alone, bro. I was like, bro, you know, you got the genetics, bro. You can do whatever, you know, you put your mind to it. You know, your body can be way more better than mine with just 2 months of experience, bro. You know? But that's how it is, bro. That's how Esau see us, dude. That's why Esau wanted to be in our case so bad, right? Because Esau see that Jake really got it, man. You know, he had it on Get Out. It was a scene where the Edomite brother, who was like, your body with my mind, but we would be unstoppable, man. All right, and that's what Esau wants, our bodies, man. You know, but it says, in the hand of Yahawah is the prosperity of men. So in the hand of the Lord, YAHAWASHI is the prosperity of man. The Lord chooses whether you're going to prosper or you're going to fail, man. And Jacob is in this, like scripture that he brought up. You're going to be restored. You shall surely be restored. You ride through the head and you see nothing but destruction. The roads will need to get rebuilt up. The sidewalks will get rebuilt up. The hurricane debris probably still out there. The hurricane was still over a month ago. Okay? They don't care. They don't care about the neighborhoods. They don't come to fix their community up. They don't got gated communities. We're not protected. Okay? You got people that are coming and going inside of our neighborhoods as they will. They call it the ghettos. You look at the ghettos on Google, okay, it's like what? The place where the Jews go. Okay? And the real Jews.
If y'all are gonna play
Because
kickball,
this person of the scribe shall he lay his honor.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage?
Heathen raging. When's gonna be my turn? When's gonna be my turn?
And the people imagine a vain thing.
So they're imagining a vain thing, right? They think that they're gonna get leadership after Esau comes down. They think that whatever takes place, whatever war takes place, they got it right after. It's not gonna go like that, man. Yeah, Jake ain't got no army. But guess who we got? We got the Lord on our side. The scripture, what did the Lord say when he was on earth? He said, yeah, there be more that be with me than with them. Alright? The Lord has a heavenly army, and the number is innumerable. The prophets talk about how whenever they see the Lord, they see an innumerable multitude before him. Right? What the scripture calls him what? Lord of hosts. Okay? Lord of armies. All these armies that are in the earth belong to the Lord. Not only that, he got the armies in heaven. Okay, so Jake may look like we ain't got no power, but our power isn't the power that you can see with your fleshly eyes. These devils get that power with carnality, so you can see it. But our power is spiritual. Lord, how about you gonna try this in heaven, man?
It says, later back, Psalm 2:1, why do the heathen rage? And the people imagine a vain thing.
So these people, you got it.
Hey, why do they rage? You know ain't nothing next, man. Okay, even though you got China, you got Russia, you got all these other places, thinking that they're gonna rule when they're not, man. Thinking they're gonna come up next, but they're not, man. Okay, it's YAHAWASHI. Okay, and we up next, man.
Hey, these other nations, they look powerful. China looks powerful. Russia looks powerful. They never expect Jake to come up on top. Nobody's looking or expecting for Jake to just shoot up to the top like that. But it's gonna happen. It seems impossible, but all things are possible when YAHAWASHI trials, right?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7, starting at verse 42. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide.
So Jake is out down bad right now, man. We hurt. We've been injured grievously. Okay? We can't bring forth money out of our pockets to take care of our families. Okay, we can't take care of ourselves. We're subject to bills every week. As soon as you get paid, money already going to the negative in your account, right? Right? Your account is negative already. So you got to pay for the bills you missed last month. Then pay for these bills for this month. Jake is out, man, but these Edomites got their bills on auto pay. They ain't never worried about a paycheck. They never worry about when they get paid. Their money's making money. We got to go try to make money for ourselves, but their money is making them money.
Therefore have they prayed for the weak, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
The day of doom gonna be the end of this time. What does that mean? The end of this age, the end of Esau's rulership. When the Lord comes, he gonna end Esau's rule. Okay? He gonna end all dominions and set up that everlasting dominion, his rulership with his people. Okay?
And the beginning of the immortality for to come.
Jake dying in the streets. Okay? We losing loved ones to sicknesses from the poison that Esau's putting in our food and in our air. Alright? But there's gonna come a time where we're never gonna die again. We're never gonna cry again, we're never gonna mourn a loved one again. Okay? But you Edomites still gonna experience that thing. You got it now, yeah, you're in rulership now. This was the blessing that Isaac gave to you. Guess what? Now the blessing that Isaac gave to Jacob is about to come around, man.
It says, wherein corruption is past.
Where incorruption is past. This is a time of incorruption. Okay? Or Salaki, this is a time where corruption. This is a time where the world is full of corruption. We're going to come into a time of incorruption. Okay? So this right now, what? Jake is corrupted, man. And then when you want some money, you want to go get a bag, you got to sell out. You got to give up your integrity, sell out on all your morals, bend your back over that black couch just to get some money, man. Okay? Become corrupted for a corrupted crown. For a corrupted crown, what do? We strive for an incorruptible crown, man. Which cannot be corrupted, cannot be taken. We storing up treasures in heaven, which cannot be stolen. A thief cannot break through and take. Okay? It doesn't rust nor moth. Alright? But you niggas will switch up on the one for a record deal. You niggas will sell out on the Lord just to go start rapping again. Just to go be a nigga. Nobody listen to that music, huh? Yeah.
Unless you want to quote verse 24. It says, and temperance is at an end.
So these people ain't got no temperance. We're in America. Okay? You got back in the day, the prophet seen a vision of Babylon. They said, wow, that looks beautiful. You got women just walking around naked. Okay, you can go get food and drink as much as you will. Okay? You can abuse anything in this world right now, man. everything is made readily available to you just to abuse and have no temperance with it. The Lord said this going to be cut off at an end, man. This ain't going to keep going like this forever, bro.
And temperance is at an end. Infidelity is cut off.
Unbelief going to be cut off, man. Okay? Unbelief is going to be cut off. Everybody going to believe when they see the Lord in the sky. Coming with thermonuclear fire. The scripture say, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay? Everybody going to believe in that day. You ain't going to have no choice but to believe. The Lord going to force you to kneel to him. You going to submit. If you ain't submit now by will, you will submit by force. The Lord, hey, you got to understand, man. We're subject to our Creator. The Creator got things laid in place for you. You must obey or you will die. The Lord say, they will not serve me, bring them here before me, and slay them before me.
Infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung forth.
Truth is sprung forth, man. Okay, righteousness is grown. Okay. So believe whether you like it or not, what we preach, this is what the new world is going to be about. Alright? The NWO ain't going to be this anymore. This is going to be about what we're preaching. Okay, so though this may seem like toxic masculinity to you, okay, which toxic masculinity is just true masculinity. It's just true men. That's how men's supposed to be. We call it toxic because we think a man's supposed to be a sick. Alright? But we're coming to a world where it's going to be a man's world. It's not going to be a woman's world. It's not going to be a sick world anymore. Right? We're going to come into a world where the Lord's laws establish our hearts.
I got Ecclesiastes.
It says, verse 45, then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory.
No man ain't going to be able to save Esau after this. They're talking about, is Esau going to be in the kingdom with us? No, nigga. He wasn't asking if he was going to be in the kingdom with us. And if he, like, hey, if he wanted you to be in this kingdom, it was to be his slave, man. Okay? These Edomites will never let you be above them. If Esau could do it, they would exterminate you. Alright? But they can't exterminate us, being that the will of the Lord is looking out for us. You know, so instead they got you as slaves, bro. No servants. Alright? But Esau, they the ones gonna be exterminated in that kingdom. He told Jake that, bro. Jake ready to beat your ass about it, bro. Don't talk about master like that. The scripture says that trust in the covenant is trust in God. Jake don't want to see Esau doing wrong, doing bad. Jake sees Esau doing good. Let's go to that video. He said, told you a good nigga from myself. Told you a good nigga. Okay, that's what Jake is.
This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. Because of our righteousness, healing, injuries, and riches, God has sin, disease, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Riches got violence, injuries, alright, unjust dealings. These Edomites have stolen the kingdom, man. The scriptures say what? The thief coming not but to steal, kill, and destroy. These devils are thieves, man. Okay? They didn't get the kingdom righteously. They didn't get the kingdom properly. Okay? They did a lot of deceptions, a lot of betrayal, backstabbing, just to get their kingdom, man. It's the same thing you watch them old-time movies, alright? You got an uncle, or cousin, or whatever, that kills the firstborn.
Right here.
Well, I watched this.
Right here.
I watched
Right
this show
here.
where
Right here.
there was this guy. It was called Tulsa King, and the guy killed his father so that he can inherit the benefits of being the one that ruled over the men. Okay, and I was like, yo, that's something. You know, that's what you see in all these movies they do. Okay, and you got that's the state of Esau, man. Okay, Esau would do these things to inherit his own corruption, really.
Daniel chapter 4, verse 17, it says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man. So the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man. All right? He's talking good talk all he wants. He didn't get this kingdom on his own. The Lord gave it to him. All right? Nobody got rulership on their own. The Lord decides who rules the earth. All right? Don't think that you got control of who's going to rule and who's going to fail. They love to say, well, it's their fault they're in that position. They did it to themselves. Really, the Lord put them down, man. A lot of people we just welcome them. We came across the land, man. All right? And once we abandoned our Lord, our power, YAHAWASHI, he took us out of our land, made us slaves to the other nations, man. And that's our punishment. Like our brother Pop brought out earlier, okay? You don't seek him, you don't teach him. All right? When you're afflicted, he will get your attention when you're afflicted. You got adversity, he will get your attention, man. So Jake go to praying, crying out to the Lord. Now you remember the Lord's name, right? Now you remember the prayer of the Lord. Now you start looking at the Leviticus laws and dietary laws that you can keep just to get out of the situation. The Lord said, if you do these things, you're going to be well. You're going to succeed. You're going to have a successful life. But if you fail, guess what? You're going to be destroyed. And now we see our people destroyed. Like the lowest state they've ever been in, man. This ain't going to get worse. This devil going to try to take you out of the game. And now you got Jake waking up, coming back to the true power, right? Like the seal, guess what? We got it, man. It says, they giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. Esau's a base man. The scripture say he's a base man. He's violent in the earth. Right? So he gave the rulership of the earth into the basis of men. Bottom of the bottom. Bottom of the bottom, man. That's going to show you that's also the Lord's hand. That goes to show you the Lord's power as well. He set up over the earth the basis of men, the simplest of men, the weakest of men. He set them up. Okay? And we are the strongest at a low position. The scripture say what? Yeah, I want about it earlier, man. Last shall be first, and first shall be last. So right now it's last, but guess what? We're gonna be first. The table's gonna turn, the table's gonna flip. Right now we eating from the crumbs underneath the table, and they eating on top of the table. That table gonna flip, but they eating from our crumbs. You know, you got it right now, bro. It's low key, you know, humiliation, bro. You know, but the scripture says with humility comes honor, bro. Before honor is humility. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord put up the basis of men, these cavemen above us, bro. And we got to serve them, build their kingdom up. You know what I'm saying? And you see these devils, all right? They sit there. They don't even know how to bathe their own ass, man. And that just shows how much mockery it is for these devils to be over us, man. They eat raw meat. You know what I'm saying? These are literally animals, you know, ruling this nation, ruling this kingdom, bro.
Hey, Sloppy, man, you matter when you said they ate raw meat. I see this on Instagram, I watch this either by you eating raw ground beef, he ain't goddamn, you know, the king. Nah, that's another one. But it shows you the state of Esau, man. You know, it's an animal, man. This devil is ruling of us right now, but he shows you his natural state by how he put it out there in front of you, man. That's never how they like the steak. They say raw. It's not raw, medium rare.
They say rare.
Rare. Okay, which is, you know,
Raw.
raw.
Living.
Yeah.
Breathing.
You see, he got that intestine.
Eating blood, which is against the law to eat blood, man.
Right.
You know, you're not supposed to eat the blood because that's the life of the animal thereof. But these Edomites, when they eat meat, they always got to eat it bloody. They like to eat it bloody. And that just shows you that they don't believe in the laws right there. Because they wasn't created to, you know, to have the laws instilled in them, man. They was created to be the wicked. So they do everything contrary to the ways of YAHAWASHI. Even the simplest ordering a steak or a burger, they want it bloody.
Yeah. They like to see that. And then they ain't satisfied with blood.
Right. They love blood.
Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 58.
Hey, the power, you know, that sign right there, the wicked. Hold that sign up, brother. Them devils actually drank blood, man. They drank, you know, adreno, ... chrome, you know, which is a child when it's tortured and its adrenaline is rushing, they drain that blood and they drink it, you know, and it gives them a high. So even down to your damn elites, man, these devils actually drink blood, man. This ain't something that they just, you know, talk about in movies or, no, they're real life vampires, man. They drink blood, you know? Right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 58 in the NLT. Says, this is what the Lord of Heaven's army says. The thick walls of Babylon will be leveled to the ground.
They're gonna be leveled to the ground, man. So I'm gonna nuclear fire. Them niggas gonna drop it. Okay. There ain't gonna be one rock left standing upon another here in this place, man. It's gonna be a black desert for the unclean beast to inherit.
It says, her massive gates will be burned. The builders,
Skyscrapers, okay, which is unlawful. Alright? These things are gonna be leveled to the ground. That's how much anger the Lord has for this place, man. That's how much righteous anger the Lord has for this place, Babylon. This place will be brought down.
this is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. I want to get into NLT. It says, I'm going to get into NLT. It says, Esau's descendants and Edom may say, we have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins. But the Lord
shattered, so the horse put them down before. And they got up and said, what? We're going to rebuild the ruins.
Yeah, in the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire fell, and then it was rebirthed through the NATO and the EU and America, man. You know, and that's who's ruling the world right now. These Edomites, man. The same Roman Empire has come back again, and now is ruling again.
And beautiful you said that, because when you look at the makeup of this kingdom,
right,
it has a Roman like
structure. Yeah. Like you go to your court buildings and your, you know, these government buildings, your Capitol building. It's all just like the damn Roman Empire.
Or like the stadiums.
Yeah, your stadiums, right. The Brandon Circus.
Yeah.
You know.
it says,
Which that movie about to come out with Denzel Washington, Gladiator 2.
Yeah.
If you ain't seen one, watch one as well. But watch all the movies, because it shows you what it was like in that Roman captivity, man. You know, hey, we had a, you know, being them devils, and for the most part, we was the ones in those. We were those gladiators. They would have Jake out there fighting lions, you know, fighting each other. We was those gladiators. That's why you see, like you had, you know, Tyson and all these boxers. They're modern day gladiators, man. People, you know, crowd these stadiums to go watch these individuals fight.
that's UFC, bro.
Yep, UFC. You know, football. You know, baseball. These are the modern day gladiators, man. Okay, they go out there and they participate in those gladiator sports, or, you know, fight on one another. So it's the same system coming back all over again. Same setup, man. Same people.
Nothing new under the sun, man.
Back in the day.
Hey, brother Gabriella said, and today John Jones is gonna fight. So it's just a new nigga fighting every day.
The octagon.
And they ain't fighting because they love to fight. They fighting for money. If the money wasn't involved, they're gonna be out there fucking fighting and, you know, breaking their legs and their arms and breaking their neck in them rings, man. They do that for money.
Hey,
They got like Tyson said, I gotta feed my family.
And you had that guy, Israel Alexander, where he spoke on, like, when he was fighting, he said he had to have a certain mindset when he come in there. Like he had war. Like it's kill to be killed mindset. Okay, because yeah, when you go in there, you know you can lose your life.
It's a damn Mandingo fight.
Yeah.
Remember in the movie Django, the damn what's his name, Candyman? I knew it was Candy. What's the name character? Leonardo DiCaprio character. His name was something Candy.
Yeah.
You know, he had them two Jakes in there fighting in his living room, man. Yeah, they was in there fighting to the death, and they had to fight to the death. One had to kill another, man. That's called a Mandingo fight. That's what we had to participate in. You know, with particular Jakes that was bigger, they'll watch your ass fight to the death, man. And it wasn't just one time. It was just over and over again, every other night, every other, you know, week. You had to go in there and fight. You know, you fight, he'll give you a woman, he'll give you some liquor, he'll give you something to eat. All right, buddy, you did good, buddy. Go ahead. And that damn Jake, he didn't want to fight because he knew that, you know, he was getting old, you know, he was going to end up dying. Eventually somebody going to kill you. It's a constant cycle of, you know, Jake going down fighting for their lives just to be destroyed anyways, man. Yeah, nigga be gouging your eyeballs out. Now you got to walk around with one eyeball. Every fight, you a little more fucked up than you started.
It shows you Jake's still being oppressed in captivity. Okay, because what that just shows the way of what auctioning. All right, I gotta you know niggle it to be sold. He'll beat up your
It's a fine nigga. Or you got the NFL combines. They measuring a nigga chest, measuring a nigga arms, measuring his legs, measuring his rod. Hey, you had Jamie Foxx. He was standing next to one of those football coaches, and he was describing his players down to the size of their meat, man. That's how it is in a modern day auction. That's a modern day auction, man. When you have these football combines, they seeing what you can do, so they can sell you off to a particular company. A couple company can buy you and make you work for them to make them more money, man. So you had these Edomites, Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx recording. Look, he was watching the game, and the coach next to him talking about, yeah, that's such and such. He has an 8-inch rod, a 9-inch rod. Like, who the fuck? But that just go to show you that these coaches of these teams, they own these players, man. Yeah. They ain't just doing a job. No, they own your ass, man. You can't say certain things or do certain things. You can't, you know, have a gun or nothing like that, or do anything that they don't like. Right. That's what they told LeBron. Shut up and play ball. So that means they own your ass. You still a slave. You're just a high-paid slave.
Right. Hey, I was on the phone call, I was on a game with a brother he called, and an individual that his brother knew a lot of NFL players. And this guy, he was in the NFL for like 2 years. Forgot what team he played for. He was like Charlie, none of them. But he was telling them when he went to the audition and he was there, you know, he was trying to get to a certain position. And in the position that he was, you know, trying to get to, basically just a living, nothing you ever living, there were certain things that it wouldn't allow him to achieve or even do. And I was on the phone. I said, hey, man, I gotta ask you a question. And, you know, he was really careful with answering certain questions. I said, fuck, I'm gonna ask you straight up. I said, hey, man, you been on that Black House, man? He was like, silent for a while. But he was like, what is that? I had to break it down to him, like, hey, that's what it is. Like, is that what they doing in there? What you had to do? He was like, nah, man, that's why they, you know, pretty much, he had to say it in code, though. He was like, nah, but in a way, that's why I didn't, you know.
That's why he ain't,
no cool.
Yeah, that's why he ain't go far.
That's why he ain't in no more.
Yeah.
So that's how you got to get in there. You got to sell out. You got to sell out, man.
Yeah.
You got to toss away your integrity.
He was saying, like,
you know, in your bowels.
He was saying, like, the coaches and them be on
fruity shit.
Fruity, yeah.
Yeah, they gay, man. They all faggots. They all fucking moles, man. And that's them participating in that high level witchcraft. Because when these devils be doing that, you know, there's something called Thelma or Alima, which is Aleister Crowley pushed that, which is sex magic, man. So when you go into homosexual sex, that's all sex magic, man. You know, so those these damn, you know, heads of these coaches and stuff, they all into that, man. They Freemasons, they all going to the lodge, they all participate in these parties, at the Diddy parties. They all practicing in this particular sex magic, and that's giving them extra, you know, power from the left-hand side in this society. And then they want to, you know, do their players like that because they own them. Yeah. That's what was happening in slavery too. You had something called buck breaking. Yeah. Nigga got bold, and hey, nigga, master, tie your ass up to a tree with your ass in the air to make everybody come out. Your wife and your children out there watching. You getting buck broke by the master, man. You see? So we yet to stand on catch it, and they just modernized it. They just commercialized it, but it's still the same thing.
It says, but actually, I'm gonna bring it back. It says Esau's descendants and this is Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. In the NLT, it says Esau's descendants in Edom may say, we have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins. But the Lord of Heaven's armies replies, they may try to rebuild, but I will demolish them again. Their country.
So the Lord is about to demolish them again. And that's going to be America being destroyed. And Esau's, his hegemony. Because the Lord ain't just coming to hit America. He going to hit Israel too. Where those small hats at. And the small hats run everything. And they get all their funding and backing their welfare state to America. So the Lord's going to destroy the head of Esau, which is right now Israel and America, man. Knock them out of power. And that's going to be the fall of their kingdom. And then we're going to come into power, man. And set the rest of the world in order under the rulership of the Israelites. That's what this is about. This ain't about a black and white thing. This is about rulership, man. All right, we've been at the bottom. We've been oppressed. We've been enslaved. Now it's time for us to leave slavery, come out of oppression, and somebody else got to go in.
And that's righteous. That's why we got this sign here. Because everything you see, it's not what's really going on in this world, man. It's these guys back in the background pulling the strings.
Right. The damn puppet masters.
Yeah. The grocery stores, they run them. Okay. Your entertainment, TV shows and programming, they're in charge of it. They're in charge of everything you see in America, man.
Right. They control your food, your entertainment, your water, your clothing, you know, your politics. Hey, every time a president get in office, they got to meet up with those small hats, man. You know?
They got to work too.
That's their employees.
That's why you got Trump, as he done got elected. He over there kissing these small hats' ass. They talking about some, oh, you gotta, he gonna make Israel great again. He went from making America great again. We gonna make Israel great again. You see? And these Republican anybody's, they already know about these small hats and they tired of them. We can't even say much about them no more because they talking about you can't even speak against them no more, man. I got a strike on my other channel yesterday from an old video speaking about them. So they're gonna find all the old videos and say, oh, you can't speak about them. I ain't even say nothing bad about them. We know better than to say, so we gotta use cold language. You can't say nothing bad about them. I ain't saying nothing bad about them, but just because I was speaking about them, they took the video down, man. So we coming into that time where Esau gonna start going through old videos and looking up anything. Anytime you say anything about them small hats, they coming for your ass, man. That shows you who's in power. You know who's in power when you can't criticize or talk bad about them.
Trump said he's gonna persecute small hat haters. So what does that mean?
Right, they have the Noahide laws where they pretty much saying that anybody who come up against them, you know, hey, you gonna get decapitated, man. Yeah. They plan on cutting your heads off, man.
And what did Esau damn say? You had that Trump say he wanted to bring back what execution, public execution. So
And that's gonna put fear in people, man. When you see Jim Schmo get hung in Times Square, when you see Jim Schmo getting his head cut off in Times Square, Madison Garden, motherfuckers gonna be like, oh hell no, man. That, you know, it's gonna put fear in people. That's why the Scripture Lord said, when He comes, shall He find faith on earth. A lot of people, you people don't really serve YAHAWASHI. It's just convenient right now. But what happens when it stops being convenient? What happens when it's not cool no more? What happens when people are dying for believing what we believe in, teaching what we teach? You're gonna see a lot of these guys fold the fuck up, man. God's folding right now. How much more when persecution really comes, man? You know we're gonna be deemed enemies of the state. That they gonna label us domestic terrorists, man. All for teaching the truth, telling you the truth, man. I got some pictures of that damn. I had to take a test for hate speech for saying anything about the small hats, and pretty much they were saying and misinformation, and they was pretty much saying how even though they say you might be a doctor, you might be a scientist, you may say this and that. Will that not get you and it could be dead ass true. You might do your research and everything. You could be dead ass true, but you cannot say that on YouTube. They had me go through a test to take the test and see, though you might have all the credentials, you may be a doctor, you may this, may that, you cannot say this on YouTube. If you say this on YouTube, no matter how true it is, it's a violation.
and it just shows that Esau punching down.
And it shows you that he runs this place, man.
Right. I gotta
Talk about the land of the free. You still owned by your oppressors, man. It say you got freedom of speech, but you really don't.
You don't got freedom.
You ain't got freedom. You ain't free.
Yeah, the Bill of Rights that's a facade, man. That's an illusion.
It says their country will be known as the land of wickedness, and their people will be called the people of whom the Lord is forever angry. Oh yeah, man. So their people shall be known as the people that is forever angry, that the Lord forever angry at, bro. Right. All right, hold that everlasting indignation against these people, man. Esau, Edom. All right, to the point where he's going to destroy their ass, exterminate them. All right, where they can, never come back. All right, because, all the things Esau have built up in this place, in his kingdom, in his rulership, all the wickedness, iniquity, you know what I'm saying? All the hell he put on the Lord's people, the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, the Lord see that, man. All right, the Lord's angry about that, bro. So, hey, bro, Esau, Edom's going to have to, their whole kingdom's going to be destroyed. And then after that, they're going to be destroyed, man.
And they're never going to be able to rebuild after this kingdom. The thing is, they said before after the kingdom was destroyed, that they were going to rebuild. Right? But after this, they're not going to be able to rebuild again. The Lord's going to keep you in subjection until they're wiped out of the earth, man.
It says their country will be known as the land of wickedness, man. All right? Because this land is full of wickedness. Look around, bro. You see fruit flies walking around here freely without getting stoned to death. You got every woman now, they out here committing adultery. You know what I'm saying? So this place is known as the land of wickedness, man. All right, and it must be destroyed for the wickedness and iniquity, bro. All right?
Precept. It's the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Who is the wicked? Esau, Edom. That's so-called white man. It's the really red. Variations of red and pink. These governments have the earth in their hands. They do what they want with it. They make money out of the wars. Just like you betting on these fights and boxing matches, they betting on these wars, They put money on these wars.
Cover the faces of the judgment thereof, if not, where and who is he?
We cover the faces of the judgment thereof. The true prophets, the true Messiah. You cover their faces, you got the book of Maccabees. The scriptures say they laid open the book of the law, or the heathen something the likeness of their images.
Hey, and this is how they've been ruling too, because this is an image of white supremacy, man. When they gave you a so-called white Jesus, that was a white supremacy, man. That's how they stay in power, because you think that they're a God, and you find out that they're not a God, and you're God's chosen people. But it embedded your mind with this image right here. So Jakes, to this day, you can't tell them nothing. They gonna still worship Jesus, and they still believe in the Lord being a so-called white man. When we started up camp, you had a 3-year-old pass by here. He was about 3 years old, and he said, Jesus is not a white man. So the Lord is tearing down this man's strongholds over our people's heads, man. He's tearing this place down. And YAHAWASHI is doing that through the spirit of the prophets, man. Okay? That's why we out here, because people act like they don't see us, they don't hear us, but no matter what, this place is being torn apart by the prophets coming out here and exposing this place, man. Okay, the scripture says the gospel shall be preached to the whole world, and then shall the end come. So we're getting ready to see the end of this place, and it's coming by the prophets ushering it in through speaking and prophesying against America.
Right. Hey, the prophets did that before too, man. Before.
The prophets are aforetime.
Before time, they did that. They came against this kingdom, all right, and they said that what was going to come upon.
144, call YAHAWASHI.
144, and that's happening today. Okay, and we see when reading the scripture, you see what happened back then. All right, and that's just a foreshadow of what's going to come upon this place. The Lord is going to bring this upon this place, whether you like it or not.
Right.
All right.
I got that precept. This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great, Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old.
Jeremiah said that he coming instead of the prophets, man. They prophesying the same thing. Okay? That's what the scriptures say. They teach the same thing.
That you all speak the same thing.
Yeah, that you all speak the same thing. All right? Because what? This is curriculum. See this going off teaching about all sorts of doctrines, these wayward doctrines, philosophies, vain deceits. Okay? That's not the truth. You're going against the Lord's order that He already set up from the beginning. It's just been an order from the beginning, and it's just been passed down. How you go the other way?
It says, and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Against many countries and against great kingdoms. Babylon is not Babylon a great kingdom. It's not America a great kingdom. Okay, America is a great kingdom in this earth. Babylon was a great kingdom. Egypt was a great kingdom. Okay, you have the prophets in these countries prophesying against what? Their downfall. The Lord is about to come through for us. And the Lord is about to come through for us. And who was it? It was always Israel. The prophets were always Israelites preaching to their people, and the Lord was going to deliver them from that great country.
Well, when the Lord was crucified and he came back, they said, Lord, now is this the time that you shall restore the kingdom of Israel? So the prophets knew that the kingdom of Israel was going to be restored, man. But right now, it has not been restored yet, but we're coming into that time now. That was over 2,000 years ago, man. But we had to go through certain prophecies first. But now that we done went through the prophecies, now the Lord is truly about to restore Israel again into the earth, man. It says, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
War, evil, and pestilence. That's what's coming to this place.
Yeah, we promised, we're telling you before what's coming.
Hey, those are the Lord's swords, man. That's his destruction. He's like, he's going to sit upon this place. That's how you know a kingdom is on its last legs. It's get hit with war, pestilence, destruction, famine, death.
Oh, praise calling about SHAMAIWAN.
Right? These things are coming to America and are already here.
Kind of what the book's going into. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord YAHAWASHI.
So the wicked's being revealed because what? People didn't know who it was at first. Now guess what? They're being revealed through who? The prophets, the Lord's prophets. Okay? Scripture says what? The Lord nothing except he did reveal his secret to his servants the prophets. Alright, so it was a secret to everybody else. But his servants, the prophets, know who the wicked is, man. Who the wicked and rulership is. You got people saying Esau's the Arabs. Esau is this and Esau's that. Everything about what they are. Okay, you go up in these Edomite schools, these Edomites telling you that they were Pharaoh, that they were the Lord.
They were the Egyptians, right?
They were the Egyptians.
They were everybody but Esau.
They were the Romans and the Israelites that were being oppressed by the Romans. So they everybody but Esau, man. Okay? But we know who Esau is, and he's being made plain today.
Wow, that's crazy.
Esau's been found out.
You being oppressed and but you being so-called oppressed and being the one impressed.
Well, how can you be the oppressor and the oppressed?
There's something ain't right. There's some bullshit in the story, man.
It says, reading from the top, 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed.
He looked right up at us. He knew he was looking.
Shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
So Esau going to be consumed with the spirit of the Lord's mouth. He's still consumed right now. The spirit of the Lord's mouth with his prophets. Okay? These devils being found out. He revealing all his secrets. Where they came up to some elites come up to all his apostles in the millstone years ago, saying, how did you get this information? We spent billions and trillions trying to hide this from you. Okay? Nobody went into the secret door and figured out the code and got the secret code and put the number and found the receipts and the documents. No, the Lord made it plain to us, man. He revealed his secret to his servants, the prophets. So now, guess what? We preaching abroad. We exposing to the whole world, man. The secrets that you kept in the back room, hidden in the dark, being brought to the light, man.
Hey, and I add on to that point of the scripture. That's why the brother mentioned it earlier, brother Bob mentioned it earlier that, you know, hey, these devils are being hit across the head. That's why they coming down on us. All right, when they come to these videos, or they quote unquote they have misinformation, can't speak on the things that's revealing them. Okay, because hey, that's putting them in a tough predicament. Okay, because hey, Esau, you realize when Esau, get pressure put on him. Okay, he can't handle it, man. He start freaking out, he start lashing out, then he start becoming a demon. Okay, and that's what hey, through the spirit praying about SHAMAIWAN, that's what this truth is doing. Okay, that's what this word is doing.
It's revealing him.
It's revealing him. And as we know, he is the wicked. All right, devil get red in his face, he start getting, you look at that cartoon, Bugs Bunny, he had to do with the hat. When he can't catch the rabbit.
Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd. He can't catch him. He get red in the face. He get pissed off. That's Esau today. Man.
And then he always got what? That sword in his hand.
Yeah, he got that. His God. What's up, man? He hear that, he get pissed off.
You know, it's going to be terrifying to Esau. Imagine having a vault in your house. Only you got the code. And you leave and go into the city. And everybody's talking about everything that's in that vault. And you come back home and the vault's never been open. That's got to be terrifying, no?
Right.
So the Lord is revealing what's in Esau's vault. He's making it plain.
It says, verse 9, even him who is coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
So when we read the scripture today, the Lord gave it the power of the earth is in the Lord and gives it to each word it can be. So this devil, Esau, he's got all power. Okay, he's got the rulership over the earth. And guess what? He's utilizing that power. So all you gotta do is put the pieces together. Man, your face is on the moon.
And you say he's utilizing that power. I got this post right here. It says Mike Tyson was paid to lose. The fight was a scam. So, you know, he was literally paid to lose. Esau got the power. The power is in the money. You know, on this side, money is an offense. So, you know, that power, they get money in that power. But Mike Tyson had to tarnish his whole legacy for that money. It says he was paid to lose. So if you think about a contract, he had to lose, man. He couldn't win the fight. You might have betted on Mike Tyson to win. But it was already put in the contract that he couldn't win. He couldn't knock him out. He couldn't knock him down.
You can see it. You can see it. You just knew Tyson had more biting. I seen a video where they showed the training video. You can see the biting out there. You see him in the ring, they showed the clip of him in the ring.
He was pulling them punches.
Acting like he was stumbling.
He was pretty much all up there acting, putting up a show, putting on a show.
And that's why when you sell out, sometimes you sell out, these devils will give you, they'll give you a list of who to bet on.
Hey, and then for the first time in history, it was streamed live on Netflix. That's how you know they really sold out, man. They got to deal with Netflix and fight to put it on Netflix. And then Netflix was fucking buffering the whole fight. You know, you couldn't even watch it straight. The stream was just buffering.
Somebody said that when we were sitting there trying to watch the fight, it seemed like the fight was between Netflix and their service.
Right, yeah.
That was the biggest fight.
Yeah. The fight was between Netflix and its servers.
It says, reading again verse 10, it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them,
You got the power to deceive you. Alright? That's a part of his sorcery. He tell you this is one thing, but really it's not. And you believe it. Okay? This devil made millions and billions of people, okay, going to get that grab. Through his deception. He got all over me with people just falling out randomly. These people paid actors. You see one video of doing body bags taking a smoke bag. And you fell for it. Now you got people really dropping. Okay, people losing loved ones. You go on TikTok, you're gonna post something about it, look at the comments. Watch how many comments you get. People talking about how many loved ones they lost.
Right.
Okay?
Everybody knows somebody that died to that shit. And then there's been you got, you know, Bill Gates and them in court in these different countries and stuff, man. You know, they're on trial. And these companies, it was found out that it was really created by the military. And, you know, those companies, I ain't gonna say their names, but you know them, they was the ones that was going, J&J, M or P, Zer, you know. Those companies, they was pretty much, you know, paid to put their labels on it as medication. Damn, probably shouldn't have said that, but fair use. But, you know, it was really a bioweapon, man. It was created by the military as a bioweapon. You see? So they got you. Never trust thine enemy.
Hey, that's Esau, man. Esau got your ass, man. You had that one show, it was called, I believe it was called Utopia. And a lot of that, in that show, man, they was exposing a lot of things that they was listening to talk to do. Okay? And they took that show down. You had it. Yeah, so hey, you had it where they had
Cause it showed you this whole Demic shit, man.
Hey,
then they went into the labs and actually burnt down. It burnt down the labs and destroyed all the doses, but he had more doses. But it's just going to show you that's them Esau. He got to tell you what he doing before he do it, man.
Yeah, because you spoke about Bill Gates. Because Bill Gates have a heavy part of within what's going on, all of those things. Okay, this motherfucker got it, man. Okay, but the point is that the guy is a symbol of how Bill Gates is, man. Okay, looks like they took that Netflix series off it's a series, but it will have to do with the people who took that YAHAWAH, man. They took it right off. All right, then they just exposed too much, but it showed you it's all ability itself to it, man.
You got people coming out now with HIV, okay, record heights, man, okay, which HIV stands for human immunodeficiency virus. Human immunodeficiency virus, man. Okay, so what is it? What does that got to do with attacking the immune system? That attacking the immune system. Okay, not only immunodeficiency, right? So what's going to happen is what? These people start getting sick more and more, and then spreading sickness. And this is what happened before all this started taking place. Georgia Guidestones were going on. Who got the power to this? Who's got? Those are military-grade weapons to blow up that big ass stone. Somebody's calling the shots here that's in power. Alright? It's not a thief, it's not a random thief. What would a random thief want to do with the Georgia Guidestones anyway? Waste so much money on explosive device to blow up Georgia Guidestones, which says they want to jump the population down to 500 million. You know how many people have to be eradicated in 500 million population in the world? How many people have to die for that? Therefore, you have these labs sold in all these other countries.
It says, and with all the deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, it says, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they
right? So these people perishing already because they didn't have the truth. Those that were in the truth, we're not speaking. You got men and women that are false camps, false doctrines, okay? What they call them, but they were called the truth. Really just a philosophy. They were doctrines. Okay, and they went and got that YAHAWAH. And they were black than me. And their leaders told them that it was going to be safe and effective. It's like Esau here.
It says that they might be saved.
They might be saved. So you could have been saved from what? You could be saved from nuclear destruction that's coming. Guess what? You're going to be not for peace. We're going to give you over to the deception of Esau.
This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
What does it mean to be made bare? Naked. Those are the secret parts. Right? You can't see anybody. You can't see anybody's secret parts from the clothes. And what does it mean to be bare, right? So all those secrets are being revealed to the world. Okay? You got Russia come out and start revealing the true images of the judges that they covered up. You know, the judges of the earth that they covered. Alright? Even Putin say, okay, you're media. I can say what I want to say, but your media's going to make it like I said something else. You know that. Alright? So Esau's got the rulership over his earth through his sword and his deception. Social media, man. There's a lot of deception through his social media, man.
What do they call it? Deep fake? Okay, you got AI. And AI, man, that's all, that AI is going to be what eliminates fake, alright, within Esau's kingdom, because that's what they're going to use that for everything, man. Okay, artificial intelligence, man. Man-made demons, man. This is what Esau's going to use to manipulate multiple things, man. Okay, and you had it, you said it. He said he can tell you, this, but according to Esau's platforms and how he has his technology set up, he can make you saying something, he can make you it can make it being said something else. And the people are so docile, they don't believe it. You see? But they run those corporations, they run those businesses, they run television, teleline, whatever. That's what, hey, it's a predictive program that basically people run off of those natures, man. That's what they rely on.
Y'all, that's Priestess great close out.
And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbor, and he is not.
Esau can't hide himself anymore. We spent trillions of dollars to hide this from you. How did you get it? The Lord revealed it to us, man. Some of those apostles that they were on our down, they're on this. Okay? And guess what? It's over, man. Esau leadership is coming to an end. The secrets are being revealed, the secrets out, the cat's out the bag. And guess what? Now it's time for you to throw in the dirt, man. Okay? Now throwing some shit on them, man. You can sit in the dirt. Anybody got anything else? In the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Virgin daughter, because she didn't touch her. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. You don't no more be called tender and delicate. You're not going to be touched by harsh rules. They bring the games and by hopes and afflictions and nuclear missiles, man. Alright? Your first encounter is going to be your worst encounter and your last encounter, man. Okay? So, hey, man, that's the message of the day. What you need this camp, this lesson is edifying to the author of this truth, sincerity. So next time we'll give all the praises unto you.
Yahawah BAHASHAM, Yahushai BAHASHAM, Pakadash.
Shalom.
That's great news, sir.